We have a Coast Guard official on the phone right now. We have Captain Peter Goche from the U.S. Coast Guard. Captain Goche, what can you tell us right now?
Well, good morning, Eric. Look, this is a rapidly unfolding situation, but what I can tell you is we got a report shortly after 9 o'clock this morning of a fire on an offshore platform. This platform is about 20 miles south of Grand Isle, Louisiana. What we've gotten from the company and the folks that have been on scene is that there were 28 individuals who were on board that platform. And we're working with the company to get full accountability for the people who are on board there.
Captain, we have been told by our affiliate KHOU that there are 2 dead, 2 missing, and 4 who were airlifted out of there. Do you know that?
That was the preliminary report that we've received. What we want to make sure is that that's factual, and so we're following up on that. But yeah, that's the preliminary report that we got. What's been happening is that a commercial helicopter, after this occurred, was landed on the helipad on the unaffected portion of that platform and has been evacuating individuals to a nearby platform. So, and that's why it's such a a rapidly unfolding situation.
And Captain, do we have any idea what happened here?
The preliminary report that we're getting is that there were some workers that were doing some maintenance or construction on this platform. The good news is that this was not a platform that was producing oil. It was not pumping oil. So some maintenance was being done, and it sounds like a pipe was cut into, and it might have had some oil inside it that caught fire.
So as far as you're concerned, this likely will not be a big oil spill situation.
We're not facing, from what we can see, a major oil spill response here. There is a small sheen that we're seeing in the water. We have a Coast Guard fixed-wing aircraft that's been flying over on scene. We have 2 Coast Guard boats that are there helping as well, and there are a number of supply vessels that have been assisting too. So we're seeing a small sheen, but it's not a major environmental incident.
And what is the scene like out there right now?
Just a lot of people doing everything they can, a lot of vessels doing everything they can to help out the situation. We got a report that the fire had been extinguished, but again, this is preliminary information that we want to confirm.
Okay, so we're looking at a picture that we had on from one of our stations in Lafayette, KLFY. If we can pop that up again, it shows smoke billowing from the platform. And you're saying this is a non-working platform, a non-producing platform?
The report that we got from the company was that it is not producing oil, had not been producing oil for a while, and they're just doing some maintenance and construction.
All right, but we do know that 28 people were on board at the time of the mishap?
That's what we're getting, yes.
And you do think they were doing some maintenance work, and there may have been some kind of a fire explosion, thing like that?
Right, that they might have been cutting or welding and opened up a pipe that had some oil in it.
And now how many people have you guys sent out there?
Right now we have a Coast Guard fixed-wing aircraft that's flying on scene, and we have 2 Coast Guard vessels. And we're getting a patrol boat that'll be there soon as well.
Do we know if all the others have been accounted for, aside from the 2 dead, the 2 missing, and the 4 who were airlifted out of there?
Yeah, Eric, we're getting mixed information on that. We're hearing on the one hand that there's full personnel accountability, but then we also heard earlier that there might be 2 people missing. So we're conducting search and rescue operations right now until we can get that full accountability.
And who was the first on the scene? Was the Coast Guard first there, or we were told some fishing boats, some Good Samaritan boats, had gotten there to try and help out?
Yeah, that's right. In this area of the Gulf of Mexico, there's a lot of offshore activity, a lot of fishing that goes on. So typically what happens in an incident like this is you'll get these offshore supply vessels and fishing boats that act as Good Samaritans immediately on scene. So they were there first, and then we got there shortly thereafter.
All right. Captain Peter Goche, we sure appreciate the information. And if you can keep us posted with as much information as possible, we do appreciate that.
We'll do that.
All right.